Hello, everybody. So we'll just give out one more minute and then we're going to get started. Just let's give one more minute for everybody to join in. I request each one of you to come on camera, please, so that we can have an engaged conversation. Right? Thank you, people, for coming on camera. I request each one of you to come on camera. Let's get started. All right. Let me just introduce myself. I'm Rajlakshmi. I'm a sales expert, right? So I have been in this industry working in corporate companies for more than 20 years right now, right? So I've worked in big time corporate companies like HP and Telstra, and I've worked with McAfee, SAP Labs, like this Fortune 500 companies. And being a sales expert, what I want to share with you guys today is a very, very important topic about why selling is very important in a corporate journey. Let me share my screen. Let me just get started. Good evening, everybody. So a warm welcome to this session. Let me just get started. On today's topic, it is like, do you hate selling? Here's what you are missing out if you're hating selling. So I'm going to share my screen. Can you give me a thumbs up if you guys can see my presentation? Perfect. Let's get started. Why I want to today talk to you guys about selling. Do you guys hate selling? Here's what you're missing out. Because in a corporate company, myself, what I used to do in my journey of 20 years as a sales expert, it is so many corporate employees who hate selling. What is that you're missing out if you're selling? Why it is important to sell yourself? Why I'm here today is to just emphasize on the importance why it is very important to sell yourself, showcase yourself from the time you joined a company, even before that, in interviews also. If any of you don't know how to sell, if you think I hate selling, that's not what I should be doing, here I am to expose the real truth why we need to sell. Today's agenda will be, what's the hidden cost of not showcasing your value at interview and work? If you're not one amongst the selling people, then what is that loss that you're going through? I'm going to showcase about that, talk about it, and also what we should do, right, to showcase yourself, how you need to prepare yourself to showcase yourself, your value in an interview and on job or work. And what happens when you really actually sell yourself well? What are the benefits? This is what we're going to talk about today. So without much delay, let's get started. So lost opportunities, the price of not selling yourself in interviews. Let's cover today first. If at all you guys are not selling yourself today very well in interviews, what is that opportunity you're losing? Missed opportunity to stand out. There will be a lot of competition. You know that, right? Every opportunity, every job you're applying for, many people will be applying. You are missing out being part of a crowd, regular crowd. Everybody will come and talk normally in the interview. If you don't know to sell yourself, what's happening? You will become part of the crowd. Like Candidate 1, candidate 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 candidates come and talk about themselves in an interview. What makes you stand unique? You're missing out on that if you are not selling very well in your interviews. Undervaluing their achievements, undervaluing their achievements. If at all you are not talking about your achievements in your past experience, in your company, wherever you're working, if you don't showcase your achievements, like what was the problem? How did you work on it? What result you gave? How did you contribute? If you don't talk about those achievements, then you're undervaluing yourself. It becomes very important to talk about your achievements. Otherwise, the people who are talking about their achievements, they are going to get the opportunity. You stand to lose the opportunity, right? So what's going to happen if you don't sell yourself very well? Struggle to build a rapport. If you're struggling to build a rapport with the interviewer, it's over. If you're not selling yourself well, the way how they start the conversation, finding out the common points. What if they are like very formal? You need to be formal and introduce yourself, have a great smile, find the common things. What is that they like the most? They will say something about the company where they're working, or you need to prepare yourself, right? Before going to the interview, what is that company? Do some research, and you can say, this company has started a new project. I was going through, I was so fascinated about. What do you think about it? Like that. If you don't build a rapport, then you lost that opportunity, my friend, in an interview, right? And if you don't showcase yourself well in an interview, if you don't sell yourself well in an interview, then it becomes obviously very difficult negotiating your salary, base, and benefits. Yeah, that's what is going to happen. So these are the key things, lost opportunities we call, when you are not selling yourself well in an interview. Then the most important thing, it's not going to stop there once you get the job. What are the lost opportunities, the price of not selling yourself at work? Let me just talk about limited recognition and visibility. If you're not showcasing what you're doing, not talking about your contributions and achievements during team meetings with your management, senior management, you will not get recognized. Whatever work you're doing, the visibility is not created. It is your utmost responsibility to showcase the work that you are doing in each and every team meeting. If you're not doing, you're not getting recognized. Point two, increased risk during downsizing. We all know that most of the organizations today in the corporate world, they do reorg or downsize. What's going to happen? Who are the targeted people who don't sell themselves well? Manager will not know what are your key strengths. You're just coming in, doing your work, and going home. You're expecting them to know what is your worth. What's going to happen? They feel that, okay, this person is not performing well, and you become the target when the company is going through reorg or downsizing. And that's how there is a risk for your job. The next very important point is missed networking and collaboration opportunities. If you don't sell well yourself in company meetings, and if you don't go talk very well in team meetings, if you don't network with your colleagues and other interdepartment colleagues within your team also, what's going to happen? There are so many opportunities. You can collaborate within interdepartment, interteam, so many projects. You're the one who's going to miss out if you don't network and start collaborating. Network is a very important topic in today's world, not only during the work. There are so many people in LinkedIn, other job portals, they're giving a lot of importance to networking. When you build the right network, you never know how it is going to help you. Miss skill development opportunities when you are not showcasing yourself well in a company to your manager. to your team, they will think you're an average performer, not interested in further growth, right? And whenever there is a workshop or some trainings, your manager will automatically think that you're not interested because you've never talked about what is your aspiring, what is that you want to become, what is that next thing, what you want to do. You will miss out on a lot of skill development opportunities, right? That is that might be happening with most of you. We need to be very careful. Otherwise, you're the one who are missing it. Unclear path and goals. What's going to happen? What is this unclear career path and goals? When you don't have a clarity where you want to see yourself in the next 3 years, 5 years, when you don't discuss about proper career goals and um, strategies, plan with your manager will think you don't have any goals. And first thing is, they will not have a clarity in which direction they need to guide you. What is your goal? Which positions they need to put you in? And what happens? Your career not growing, you are getting stuck and stagnated. Most of you, sometimes or the other, you might relate to this, right? That is why lost opportunity, we call this, right? So moving on to the next one. Now, if at all any of you are facing all these things during interview or a job, but what is that? How we can change it today? Here are the steps to own the spotlight in interview. We're focusing right now on interviews, mastering body language and tonality. Why it is important. In an interview, you need to be super confident. Your body language has to be straight. These are all very basic, very small things you might think, but that adds so much of value when you are in an interview. Within 2 minutes, they'll judge you whether you are the right person or not, you're confident or not, whether you're telling correctly, you know about the actual process, what you're in for interview or not. It all depends upon your confidence, body language, and tonality, communication skills, and strength. You should be in a position to communicate very clearly and aptly about your work by showcasing your technical skills and showcasing your soft skills. What is that you are good at? What is that you have done? What are your achievements? What is that growth you have grown along with the company? You should be very clearly communicating this. Add to the question they're asking. Building a strong personal brand. What is your brand? What is your unique selling point? You need to be able to tell that. Are you good at whatever is your job, technical analysis? Are you good at doing project management? Whatever is your thing, how are you giving your skills to the company, showcasing your skills and bringing value? What kind of problem have you solved? By showcasing what you stand for yourself, you need to showcase your unique strength, right? There in the interviews to stand out. It is very important. Then they will remember, huh, this guy told me this problem. This is how he solved it. Maybe that guy is the right candidate out of the 10 people I interviewed. He was very clear what was the problem. He just told me how he analyzed the problem, how they solved, and what was the result. That's how people will remember you. And main thing is highlight your key achievements. What did you achieve? What was the thing? What was your project? What was your contribution? How did you help the company? You need to talk about your key accomplishments and achievements, whatever you are done in your past experience. Exhibiting initiative and problem solving, very key thing. You need to showcase what initiatives proactively you take in the project, in the job that you're doing, and what kind of problems were there. How did you identify? How did you contribute as a team player, as an individual person, and how did you solve the problem? You need to tell problem, what is the solution, and what was the result. Always you need to design it in this way. Then you can stand out from the normal crowd. 10 people, 20 people, whoever comes to the interview. When you can showcase all these specifications, what we're talking here, you will stand out. They will remember you. Wow, this person was very clear about what he was talking, what he has done. I'm going to select that person. That's how you're going to get selected. Yeah. Let's move on to on job. Interview, you won the interview, you're on job. Now you need to scale up, you need to grow. Now, what are the steps you need to know? to spotlight yourself at work. Project contribution updates. That's what I'm talking about. Very important. You might be in a project, or you might be doing certain task. You are in particular department. Every meeting. What is your work? Every weekly meeting. What is that? Collaborating, keeping a log for yourself. What is that you're doing in team meetings with your management? You have to always showcase what is your contributions. You need to talk. My manager should know. They will know. I will not talk. If you hesitate, other people will talk. Whoever is talking, they are getting the recognition, my friend. Be very careful about it. All right. You need to showcase, even though it is a small thing, also you need to showcase. This is what happened. I just went ahead and I'm working on it. This is how I solved it. These are the things I'm working on it. I think so. There is a problem. I'm going to solve it. This is how I solved it. These are the things I'm working on. You need to provide your updates. And the most important thing is for you to scale up in your career, professional development. I call it upskilling. Thinking that my job is safe, I'm good at my job, I don't have to learn anything new, then you are in for a big surprise for yourself. Today, things are changing dynamically, drastically. Whatever is relevant to your field of work, you need to advance yourself. It is a must in today's world where AI, ML is coming and taking over so many jobs. You need to learn AI, ML, how you can use that, implement in your work. And you have to learn and implement. If you're not learning, somebody else will learn. You're in for a problem. That is why professional development, upskilling in your area is very important. Then the most another important thing is performance reviews and one-on-one. Whenever there is a performance review, always you need to prepare yourself before going into your performance review. It could be quarterly, half yearly, or annual. Very important thing. You need to know what your contributions, what your achievements, what have you done, what are your recognitions. You need to go and properly discuss about all these things. You can't expect your manager to know everything what you have done. It is your preparation. You need to go highlight in your one-on-ones. If you have anything you want guidance, you need to ask. If you think that I don't want to ask, if I ask any help, my manager might think, I don't know anything. No, I need guidance. This is what I need, clarity. That's what you need to talk in one-on-one. And when it comes to performance reviews, it is your responsibility to prepare yourself and go and showcase what you're done. Make it a point. Note this down. Personal branding is very important. What is personal branding? Wherever you go, be it in LinkedIn profile, wherever you go, you need to, showcase what do you know. You need to keep posting about yourself, having the right networking, the fifth point. It is very important. You need to network with the same profession, related professions. When you are networking, posting things about your work, the things that you have achieved, you know very well. That is called personal branding. You are creating a recognition for yourself. By networking, you're creating more and more people get to know about you. You're building a network. Tomorrow, when you want to apply for a new job, there you go. Your network is going to tell you, hey, I have a job opportunity here. You can come and apply. Very important. Networking inside the company also. When you network with your own teammates, other departments, interdepartment relating to your work, by collaborating and networking in any workshop, any meetings, any gatherings, tomorrow you can work with them, cross-functional projects. It's going to help you to grow in your career. And always continuous, healthy feedback should be taken from your manager, superior, so that you are continuously improving. Not on the performance review day, your manager is giving you feedback, then you're coming back and saying, oh, what do I do? Not like that. You need to get monthly feedback or fortnightly feedback, discuss about the things, where is that you need to improve. You have to ask your manager for feedback, and continuously there should be a self-improvement. When you are improving continuously, when it comes to that performance review, Obviously your achievements are recognized and you can showcase to your manager whatever are the improvement areas I've worked on it. These are the results, these are my achievements. Then nobody can stop you from getting the good rating, good hikes, salary hikes, bonuses, and next level promotions. Very important, right? The next important thing, right? These are the things you all know, whatever I discussed. If you're not doing it, now is the time to do. If you're not doing, thinking that it is okay, somebody else is doing, performing amazingly well in an interview, they are going to get the job opportunity which you stand to get. If you are not showcasing yourself well in a job, at your work, thinking that my work will speak for myself, you are the one whose career is at stagnancy. Other people, even though they are performing lesser than you, but they are showcasing, what's going to happen? They get, but what you deserve to get, they are getting, right? Your next bold move, what do I call it as? Your next immediate action points, what you need to start working on to sell yourself well at your work or in an interview. These are very, 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 very important points. Take charge of your career. Actionable steps to stand out and make an impact today. Identify your unique value proposition. What is that you're good at in your work? Over the years, you would have learned something so well, you're so good at it, right? That is your unique value proposition, right? That is called your unique selling point. You need to be ready with it whenever you go to an interview or in an organization when you're meeting senior management. You can say, hey, I'm good at this data analysis. I've been doing it from past 8 years, 5 years, and I've helped such teams to get this kind of results. I've solved this kind of problem like that. What are you good at? You need to be always be prepared. Your USP, unique selling point. Next important thing is always keep a success log, because we tend to forget what is that weekly things. I have achieved a small thing, I have contributed, what is that? Otherwise you'll lose track of things. When a performance review comes or when you want to highlight your things, you would have lost major things. Everything you need to keep a log, right? So that you can showcase what are your achievements during your one-on-one performance review. Practice storytelling. What is it? Wherever you go, it could be an interview or in a team meeting when you want to showcase about, what you have done, what you have contributed. Rather than telling it as this, I have done this. There was a problem. Hey, this was a scenario. What we had to do as a team, we had to come together. I came up with this idea to solve that. Then we came together. This is how we solved it. And this was the result we achieved it. When you kind of people are interested in stories rather than boring things, what you're doing and what's happening in office work, you need to come up with practicing storytelling. Whatever you want to showcase about yourself or your work that you achieved, storytelling sells very well even in interview, at job also. Communicate with confidence. Very important. People sometimes just being confident in the interview, even though you don't know certain questions, when the interviewer is asking you without knowing it, you're confident. This is what I know, this is what I've done, and I'm open to learn. Be showing the confidence, showing the eagerness to learn, that they're confident they can learn anything. They've gotten best job opportunities, good salary packages. You need to be confident. You can't mumble. You can practice it so much on your own time before going to interviews, and also during the team meetings or any presentations. You need to communicate. You need to be proactive. You need to showcase, but properly communicating. If you don't communicate, somebody else will take the opportunity. When whoever is showcasing, communicating, they get recognition. So don't miss out on opportunities. Be very proactive. Build strong relationships. Like I was telling you, having the right network within the team, inter departments, and in the LinkedIn. It's going to take you to the next level. Having the right relationships, it has to be meaningful. You're sharing about the work, sharing about on a common ground something, not fake. right? Building meaningful, strong relationships at work can build on common ground, common work, common related things. Very important. It goes a long way. We have seen people who build very strong relationships. They've been recommended, hey, in our team, another department, we have this opportunity because the other day we were talking, right, about it. You said you know all these things. Why don't you try the for this opportunity? That happens inside the company. People will love when you have real, strong, meaningful relationships. You need to find your way rather than being an introvert or no, I only have selected people, I'll go with them only. No, build strong relationships, networking, right? Keep learning and adapting. My work is safe. This point we've discussed. This is an immediate action point, right? Actionable step. Always learn whatever is your work. There'll be new things that is coming as technology and other things today in the industry. You need to keep yourself updated about entirely about your work, what you're doing, what's happening in the industry, latest news. You need to be ready to adapt and showcase it. Whenever you learn something in the next team meeting, you can showcase about it. Hey guys, about our work, our thing, what we're doing, this is a new thing that has come in the market. How they value you. Wow, look at this person. This person is up to date. You need to put in all these efforts for yourself, right? Prepare for every interaction. What does that mean? Every team meeting or review meetings or annual review meeting, you need to prepare. You can't just go be a listener there. You need to prepare properly, communicate wherever you go. Your preparation, when you prepare, it shows off when you are actually in a meeting, team meeting, or any other discussion workshop, when you have to talk about yourself, your work, when you're presenting. So, always preparation. You need to prepare, practice at least once for every interaction. And the last and most important thing is showcase results. Everybody is interested in results, not effort. I did this. So, what happened finally? Where is the outcome? That is what everybody, your manager or team is interested. So, focus on results oriented, showcasing your deliverables or tasks, not on the effort. Nobody is interested in knowing effort, right? These are the important things. I have seen people who have practiced all these things scale up to the next level, keep on growing in their career, right? Without looking back, without being stagnant, and they have got amazing opportunities, job opportunities, good salary hikes and bonuses, and amazing career growth. If you follow all these things, guys. I think so for today. This was the information I wanted to share with you guys. Hope it's been useful for you guys. Thank you. Speak soon. Good night. Bye bye.